So welcome back, I'm Sean. Today we're checking out a fantastic active desktop monitor by Edifier right over here. And what you get here is a superb sounding and performing speaker. So let's check it out.
I can't take it anymore. My mind's about to go to war. I need someone to save me from myself, to hear me cry when I call out for help. I blame it on the voices that are in my head, wondering if they'll ever be put to bed. Feels like...
So the QR65 today was sent over to me by Edifier for a review, and this is not a sponsored post, and my review will be based on my honest and unbiased opinion. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any future tech reviews. The QR65 is the same concept as the Edifier QD35 that we've reviewed previously, and the concept of it is the same. The QD35 comes with a 35-watt gun charger, and this QR65 comes with a 65-watt gun charger, hence the name. So what we have here is a high-end speaker from Edifier and comes in at a retail price of 2,669 Malaysian ringgit, or about $570 US, competing directly with the Audiophile monitors. So do grab them now at the links below if you're interested. So this is a very beautiful monitor speaker, and I like how Edifier throws in a couple of cursive fonts here and there to make the entire design stand out. Well, the controversial part about this speaker is probably the LED that runs across the rim of the speaker. Some would argue that proper audiophile devices shouldn't be fancy with LEDs and RGBs, but to be honest, I think this adds a very nice touch to the speaker, and if you like it, just go with it. So another cool thing that Edifier also kept here, similar to the QD35, is the control of the volume. So as you turn the knob of the volume, you will see the LED actually move along. So the LEDs here has a nice infinity glass effect, so as you look from the side, slightly from the side, it will look like the lights are going on forever inside. So the unit ships with two satellite speakers along with the metal stands that Edifier also throws in to lift the speaker up. There is no subwoofer here. And if you look at the stand, there is also a font that says "A Passion for Sound" in front of the stand that looks super cool. So the entire speaker comes wrapped in a nice leather finish, and at the front of the speaker is where you will see the driver units which are exposed, so do keep this away from your children in case they go poking around. So the left speaker is the passive unit, where the right speaker is the active unit, meaning you have the amplifier sitting inside the right unit. However, based on my cable configuration, I actually placed the right speaker on the left hand side itself, so do take note if you want specific sounds coming from which side of the speaker. At the side of the right speaker, you do get a simple set of controls to control the power on and off, input selection, volume, as well as the lighting effects. At the back of the right speaker, you're going to get a large vent here at the top, and in terms of its input, you're going to get a set of RCA connectors, USB input, a sub-out connector since you can now connect this speaker to an external subwoofer from Edifier as well for more bass, and also a speaker out to connect to the left channel to the active unit. So you're also going to get a power on-off switch and a power connector, and on the right side is where you'll see the turbo gun technology charger, so you can charge your devices up easily with them. And there is a USB-A charger with a max output of 60 watts, two USB-C charging ports with a max output of 65 watts. So using them in combination will give you different power output, so do consult the manual if you want to find out more. So again, with these types of speaker, Bluetooth volume with wired volume via your PC is very different. So let's start with the Bluetooth volume. So like typical Edifier fashion, you're going to get 16 levels of volume to give you a little more granularity when adjusting the volume. So you're going to get a comfortable listening volume at level 7, which is almost halfway point. So at level 13, volume sounds loud for a small studio, but man, at this level, the audio quality is just insanely good. Maximum volume 16 is really loud, and I wouldn't use it in my condo because it's gonna disturb the neighbors. And to the wired connectivity, what I do is to max out the speaker volume knob and then control it using the computer itself, and you're gonna get to the same comfortable listening volume at about 10%. And 30% volume, you're already reaching loud volumes that you can get with the Bluetooth mode. And I honestly cannot listen to anything above 35%, so you definitely have plenty of range to use these speakers with. So a couple of things to take note of: these speakers do not have battery and it won't be able to run without plugging it to the wall. Secondly, there is no microphones on the speaker, and since these are active monitors, the purpose is not to cram unnecessary features onto the speaker. So starting with the connectivity, you're going to get this speaker with RCA wired connectivity, a USB input which I use to plug it into my monitor, and also Bluetooth mode, which in this speaker comes with a Bluetooth 5.3 chipset with the LDAC support for high-res wireless support. So this is also something that I really like because on my previous Kanto U2 there is no Bluetooth capability and I had to buy a separate dongle just to have Bluetooth support. So the only connection missing here is Wi-Fi connectivity. So comparing to speakers like the Audiophile A26, which is a Wi-Fi multi-room speaker, this one is lacking this feature. So you're also going to get a 1.25-inch silk dome tweeter and a 2.75-inch long throw aluminium diaphragm driver to drive the mids and lows ends of this frequency. Both of these driver runs independent acoustic cavity, so the sound is pristine and don't get jumbled up. So the speaker units are also not too heavy, coming in at about 5.3 kilos for both of this satellite. So Edifier also provides you with a cool new app called Edifier Connex app with the X, specifically to cater for this speaker and other speakers in the future. It also supports the Neobuds Pro 2 now, but it's a simple app. When you connect to it, you get a picture of your speaker, and although you paid lots of money for a speaker, the image here is not color-coded, so my black speakers actually looks white in the picture. So you're also going to get control for the input sources, the sound effects, which essentially is an EQ control. You're going to get between 4 different EQs, and also a 6 custom band EQ for you to play around. And since these are serious active monitors, and if you have specific QR saved elsewhere, you can actually upload a file or scan a QR to get those adjustments, which is pretty cool. So here there are many different LED configurations that you can control your speakers with, and they all look superb, and the color options are beautiful, the LEDs are high quality, and it just looks beautiful. And you can see that it's just sitting right behind here looking really stunning, and I set it to static to have this orange rim, so it's very nice. And below that is also a fast charging settings. If you have devices charging, then finally a volume control. So here's what I think about this speaker. They sound absolutely fantastic. Every frequencies you get out of them is so crisp and pristine, and they just run goosebumps up your hands. So first of all, note that there is no subwoofer with this speaker, but if you really need one, you actually can get one from Edifier and plug it into your speaker. And the bass performance on this speaker is actually really good without the woofer itself. And with the Maze Tube bass technology, what you get here is very solid, high quality rumbles. It's not deep thumping bass since there is no woofer, but music still feels full and dynamic, very nice, especially when you crank it up. Sounds very awesome, but still nothing beats a proper subwoofer. So vocals here sounds extremely clear and separated, and you don't get muffling and recessed audio with the mids here, and you're also going to get very satisfying vocal performance with this speaker. It doesn't have particularly warm vocal signatures, and it sounds crisp enough but not cold. So highs here is also really good with the speaker, and the speaker shines really well with the highs, so you really hear every timbre and sparkle, but at times I do find it to be a little bit too bright, so you can actually tune it down in the app. And I think you definitely love these as your monitors, and if you do professional work, these may or may not meet your needs. I'm not too sure about that, so if there are any professionals out there that use monitors, do let me know what you think about these speakers and what is missing with them. So overall, I think these are fantastic speakers and very versatile. Definitely a good buy if you want to add a level of sophistication and good audio to your setup.
You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice. Hard to get to know me better than the lights. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the
So I honestly love this speaker, and I'm going to keep them on my desk for now because they just sound so good, and it also looks good behind me for my videos. I'll probably add the subwoofer later on, so if you're interested in checking out a review on that subwoofer, please let me know in the comments below. And so that's pretty much it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.